Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the series that I've decided to call YR ... and then just whatever my opinion is on all these different things. Hope you like my outfit today because I picked it especially for you. Anyways. So someone in the comments from last time said, what is my hot take on the evolution of JRPGs? I have played way too many JRPGs. I've played way too many RPGs, and I also consider Pokemon to be a JRPG, though a little bit different from the others. My first JRPG was definitely Final Fantasy VII, and back then on the PS1, Final Fantasy VII was nothing like the JRPGs that we see today. Actually, now that I think about it, I might consider Pokemon to be the first JRPG that I played. I don't know if you would consider Pokemon to be a JRPG, but I would because it's from Japan and has an RPG style. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Back in the day, you had JRPGs like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy on the SNES. You had all these different like JRPGs that followed this cookie cutter setting of like, okay, you have turn-based systems, you have all of these different things. As those things evolved, really the only JRPG that I played today is Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know why, but I've played that for 10 years and I absolutely love it. It's the only like thing that I've stuck with in my life for 10 years, even more than, you know, like my ex-marriage. I love JRPGs. I love the way that they fit this like cookie cutter thing away from everything else. If you want to talk Pokemon, that's a completely other topic because I feel like the evolution of the Pokemon genre in games has gone downhill with Game Freak, and I will stand on that soapbox hill message and talk about how Pokemon is just not what it used to be. Even the Pokemon that are being created are just not like they used to be. If you ask me, do I like JRPGs? Yes. Do I like modern JRPGs? No, because they have become the Genshin Impact, gacha style games, microtransactions that we all love to hate. The only JRPGs that I consistently go back to and play are those from the 90s and early 2000s where I feel like there's an actual substance and story. Again, things like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy series, Dragon Quest, love me some slimes. Anything other than that, even like some of the modern day Final Fantasy series, aside from the MMORPGs, or if you play anything that's like a Square Enix kind of game, all of those companies who make these games are out to make as much money as possible. You could also consider like the Zelda series. That could also be somewhat of like a JRPG, but I don't think so. It's just a Japanese company making a third-person adventure game with puzzles. So when you think about like all of the JRPGs, I think of like the Tales series, which I stopped playing at GameCube because it just seemed like so cookie cutter and turned into a gacha style game. Old JRPGs, wonderful, love them. Just like, they are the best thing in history to happen to the gaming industry. But the modern day JRPGs, the only way that they can really like make money or get people to buy them are through gacha systems or like different skins, or you have these storylines with extra characters and a lot of this fluff that I personally don't like, so I decide not to really play them when they become available. I know things like Octopath Traveler were kind of good, or you have Bravely Default I played, but even then everything seems to be this cookie cutter, you know, like JRPG and story. There's no like, where is that what do you want to call it, passion that we see in older games? And maybe that's just the way the industry is going. I feel like the older generation of games, and maybe because of my age, are way better than the new JRPGs. I don't even think there are any Western RPGs that are even close to them. Let me know in the comments if there are any like what you would consider a Western RPG, not a Japanese RPG. Things like Final Fantasy VII, 10, Dragon Quest, old Chrono games, those are like the best almost of all time. And of course I play Zelda and all of those games, so that's my take on JRPGs and the evolution of them. Thank you guys for watching this short video. Let me know in the comments what else you want me to talk about for the next video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video and hope you have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.